All right, guys, we know that the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro is going to be... All right, guys, so we know that the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are going to be launched very, very soon, October the 4th. We've seen the devices. We know a lot about them, okay? But today, 91 Mobiles has a brand new exclusive leak, and I'm going to walk you through this kind of step by step. They have gotten a hold of this promo video that is going to show off a ton of things, features in specifically the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro cameras. And if you thought there was nothing exciting that was going to be happening with those cameras, you are wrong, because there is some stuff in this promo video that look absolutely phenomenal. Let's jump into this. Before I even get started, I'm going to drop a link in the description down below. Go click on that link. Go to this article and read it yourself. Check it out yourself, because they deserve a click for this report. And I hate showing stuff like this and then sort of de-incentivizing people from just going to the website themselves. So do me a favor, go to the website yourself as well, so that I'll feel a little bit better. Let's mute this, and we're going to kind of walk through this video and yeah, talk about what's going on in it, because there's a lot. So the first thing you see in this video as it begins to zoom out is the Pixel 8. We've seen this a whole bunch of times. It carries on, and then there is the Pixel 8 Pro, which has the periscope zoom lens. Like I said, we've seen both of these phones a whole bunch of times. So this is not the part that is necessarily like exciting. It's the actual features of the phone that we're going to be talking about, the camera features in particular, that are very exciting. So they're showing off here in video this sort of ability to brighten up the video. Some sort of a night mode for video seems to be what we're talking about here, which is potentially really, really exciting and interesting, because it would almost require shooting at like a super high frame rate, and then instead of playing back in slow motion, you're using the extra frames to do like a super HDR thing like they do with their photos to brighten things. Perhaps that's what's going on here, because again, with like night mode, what you're doing, you take a picture and it's taking a whole bunch of pictures and then using them all to create a brighter image. So maybe that's kind of what's going on here. At any rate, this is obviously like a simulated version of that, but that could be very useful to a lot of people. And again, same sort of thing here. We're in a lower light sort of environment shooting video, and it's able to brighten things up and to make a more usable shot. Here they're talking about the audio magic eraser. So this person is playing their, I believe that's a cello. There's audio eraser. So they're able to then get rid of background noise, identifying sounds there, it says, and they're able to then, just like with Magic Eraser for photos, remove things that they don't want to have in the audio. And it's actually something that's scalable. That can actually change how much background noise you're getting rid of. Now with music and audio removal, that is normally a recipe for disaster, but maybe this is going to work well. I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to wait to see. Now they're talking about True Tone, which is something they've talked about on some of their prior Pixel devices. People that have different skin tones. Apparently, it brings out a more realistic representation of these individuals in these photos. So that's a great thing to continue to see for people that applies to. Good stuff. Of course, we still have the same capabilities in terms of astrophotography, which Pixel phones do really well at. Night sight for photos is something that, of course, we still have as well. The ability to zoom way in on shots, 5x optical zoom on the Pro, and then they also show punching in like this for almost like a macro shot. They kind of talk about it as if it's with zoom, but it's hard to say. Maybe this is just, the macro switching that already is on the Pixel 7 Pro. Now, this is a really interesting one too. So they show taking some pictures of these individuals on this carousel, and of course, you get some faces that you don't necessarily want. Well, you have the ability to, I guess, substitute different faces in that were captured in either different shots, or perhaps this is using the same sort of thing as sometimes when you take a picture and you look at it in your gallery and it's moving, so it captured like a couple of seconds worth. Maybe that's what's happening here. And then as people's faces change, it's going to give you the ability to swap out different faces that were captured in that span of time, and you can basically correct your photos that way. That is extraordinarily impressive to be something that's being done automatically. Here's something that absolutely shocked me and blew my mind. Guys, we are looking at pro mode settings on a Pixel phone. You can change your focus, your ISO. I'm guessing that is probably shutter speed. We are getting pro controls on Pixel cameras. I don't know how this has taken so long, but oh my goodness, pro mode. I am so excited about this. Here is manual focus. Guys, we're finally getting pro mode. That is going to be so useful to play around with. Now, this next section is also super impressive. So not only do we have Magic Eraser, boom, those people are gone. How about the Magic Editor? We're actually going to move this individual to the center of the shot, and it will use AI to generate a fill for where this person was, trying to fill this in, the data that was not in the shot. It's going to try to create that data. And now we're going to use AI to change out the sky, apply a filter, and now you have a totally different shot on this camera. This is stuff that, again, is unbelievably impressive. And if it works that well, we are going to really have something cool. So from there, they start talking about some non-camera features. The Titan chip for safety. You've got your VPN, which of course is something that we have had for a little while. They also talk about the personal safety stuff where you can do the safety check where it'll basically ping your contacts if you're not able to check in a certain amount of time. So things to kind of help keep you, safer, I guess would be the way to look at it. Lots of AI things here, like using AI to look at what is on your phone screen and then summarize that stuff. That is a potentially really, really cool feature as well. Call screening, call holding. They're really, talking about all of their AI features. At the end of this video, they basically say something to the effect of, this is AI, and this is something that we're really, really good at. Guys, there is a lot in that very short video that is, in my mind, a little bit unexpected. And there's actually even more than just that, because this article, in case I didn't actually point this out in the very beginning, was in collaboration with tipster Camilla Wojciechowska, and that is someone we've referenced on this channel multiple times. They tweeted this out and then also had a couple of more things that didn't make it in. Video Boost, which I don't really know what Video Boost necessarily means. Full res capture up to 50 megapixels. So again, we have in these Pixel phones camera sensors that are, more than 12 megapixels now. They don't have the ability, though, to shoot in that full resolution. They're, by default, going to be pixel binning, and you don't have a high-res mode. Well, high-res mode is going to be coming. Night sight video as well. These are exclusive to the 8 Pro, apparently. So night sight video and then full res capture might be an 8 Pro thing, which is definitely going to be a little bit frustrating because the 8 standard has the same sensor, the same processor, so it would be able to do that stuff too. It's going to be basically locked in a software way, so if that's true, that's a little bit annoying. And then they also posted some specs here. Left is the Pixel 8, right is the Pixel 8 Pro. And none of this is super surprising. I'll just kind of leave this on the screen here, but there is one thing that is a little bit weird to me because we were rumored to be getting the newer sensor, the GN2, but that is the wrong size for the GN2. The GN2 is actually a little bit larger than that. So is the GN2 a thing? Is this a typo? Definitely don't know necessarily what's going on there because, again, even leaks and rumors from Camilla, I believe, were the GN2, and this appears to be the GN1, so don't know what to say about that. Sticking with 30x zoom on the Pixel 8 Pro, and rather than going through all that, I'm going to link you to that Twitter thread as well so that you can go check it out and read through that yourself. There's a lot there, and it would just be good to read it yourself, and you can go follow Camilla and see all this stuff as it happens as well, because I'm sure they're going to be leaking more stuff about the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro. But guys, those are the big things. Pretty exciting stuff for the most part. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you on the next one.